these spots where a one-way can be very, very powerful. Like we've seen the smoke on towards A main, where usually it would be deployed in place of an Omen blind, or like on C mount as well during that entrance where attackers would try to find a pick on towards C main on whoever is swinging that angle. A one-way smoke is very, very powerful, but yeah, as we go into the map, we will see what team compositions either team is running here. As we hop onto Agent Select, we're gonna see the Omen, Stocksander, like I said, extremely strong agent on this map. Plus, the range that they have here, extremely powerful. As we might see, ooh. So it's going to be the Raze here, together with the Breach and the Sova. It seems like a very, very good look for LaZe. I'm very much liking the way these three players, Lenny, Zan, and Thames, have been playing together as this trifecta of just absolute pandemonium, just rolling over anything in their way. Meanwhile, Divine and Kenji just available here to hold it all together for their team. And instead of a Raze, Team NEXGA are going to run the Jet here. And I think this is very, very interesting because traditionally, we see Raze on this map as the sole duelist, right, Lon?
Yeah.
And it's mostly for its clearing capabilities with the Boombot and the Raze. But what do you think of the Jet this time around?
Oh, the Jet fights are going to be really interesting because usually you want a Jet to take space and you're counting for another person to follow you in. That's usually the case for the Jet. Raze can be somewhat self-sufficient on certain entries due to the fact that she could just throw a grenade on one angle, satchel the other angle. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what kind of protocols we're going to see, who follows who in, and how much space they can take after landing the first shot possibly, or, you know, not getting shut down.
Oh yeah. Now, clean start here. LaZe on that defense. They do have that setup that a lot of Killjoys favor, where you place one piece of utility, this time being the turret, on towards B. And the alarm bot is going to take contact here in a very short bit, but Splash completely skips over that, taking out Divine here for the execute.
Indeed, Temps trying to find an answer through the smoke, but it's not going to happen. All the teammates for Raze's side on the defense have kind of back, but here's Zan going for a little bit more, but it's not going to be enough. Splash continues their streak a little bit more. There's so many players to fight here, but Splash, entry and final kill as well. Good work for NEXGA to take the pistol.
That is the most MYSG coded pistol round I've seen in a while.
Explain.
It's so stock simple. None of this defaulting nonsense. What am I gonna do? I'm a Jet. I'm going to smoke the alarm bot. I'm going to dash right in, kill the person to my left. And then the rest of my team, we're gonna triple swing CT and quadruple swing water. Here. And close out the round.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Right there.
The comms just go straight to like, oh, you know what? Oh, we just rush. We just rush. Oh, speaking of a rush, there's a rush out the other way, actually, from the defense. Flash goes through to try and maybe stave off a lot of this attacking force. Oh, so much util coming through already. That's actually really good for the defense side. So much util being spent just to stave off from getting killed. Here, there's a shorty. That's one. He has one more shell. They can swing him again. It's only damage done. But it might be enough. Impurity down to 38. There's still 3 very, very healthy players here. And already the defense, they've swapped around. They're here, actually. Here comes the flash. Goes through. Oh, a bit of a dink coming through as well. There's the headshot coming from Kenji. Second one is not lined up properly. Aduka gets it instead. And Zan sneaks down quietly, but it's not enough. Impurity. 3 kills.
Oh, yeah. Things looked a bit dicey there when Lenny nearly got a 2-piece meal for his efforts with the shorty there. And Kenji got 1 on as they were flooding in towards side, but the rest of the players on NEXGA are able to clean this out. And now it's going to be a full buy round from both sides. Oh, look at this setup actually from LaZe. They might be going for a very spicy play. Set your eyes on towards A main. So I think we are ready for a fireworks show.
Oh yeah. There you go. They're flooding in a little bit more.
Coming out.
Yeah, they're flooding in. I don't know if they know that Divine's sitting up there. There's the arrow. There's the flash. He was stunned in the first place. Never mind the plan. It looked good, but it wasn't strong enough. The util was so good. Oh, headshot comes in across from the way. Lenny takes out Splash as well. This is somehow brought back. Aruka trades it back. Zun as well onto Mojo. Aruka doubling up with the Guardian. He's looking so good on that weapon. But 2v3 now. Temps, Kenji. What can they do for their defense? A minute left into the round.
So far, everything's slowing down back to a crawl here. The silence is deafening as NEXGA are going to enact the second phase of their plan and rotate towards the seaside with a spike in tow. Temps and Kenji are going to be none the wiser, still holding towards that CT and A position, expecting a rehit. But surely, a recon's could be heard.
Planted. Deploying drone.
Yep, there they are. They're reacting to this. B is clear, A is clear, it is C. So now, going for the door play here, actually. Doesn't go for that fight just yet. Goes for the second one instead. Actually, Kenji now left alone 1v3, but nah, not enough. And Killjoy takes him out. NEXGA, 3 rounds on the board.
That was actually a really, really good call from the side of LaZe, in my opinion. But when they were swinging out, Divine was left completely open on his lonesome because NEXGA just had such a good answer towards that potential play. They smoked off the choke point from stairs and CT, so no one could react to it. And the only player that was able to make a play together with them was Lenny. And Lenny was all the way out on towards Link after breaking that door.
Oh, speaking of doors here, so many people going through onto this left side. Waterfall is not properly set up for the defense just yet. Granted, they're all on sheriffs, but they kind of want to be together here. Spam going through both ways, but Mojo is the one to take out the kill first. Oh, flick onto the left, not enough, and Splash manages to get his kill. Kenji, ooh, gets Aruka as well. Divine trying to spam through the smoke. 13 HP in a dream. There's still 3 sheriffs on the board here. This can be very dangerous. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Taken out by the nanoswarm. Stepped a little bit too far, Divine, and Kenji, yeah. A step into the smoke as well, and he joins his teammate in death. Lenny, 1v4. Being held close by Mojo, and Pi going for the other side as well, but it is Mojo.
That Venn diagram smoke play was absolutely insane.
Oh boy,
he
the Venn diagrams.
He just stepped into it from CT and turned into a statistic.
Oh, the Venn diagrams are back. They're back.
Oh boy. Even when we don't have the Vipers, they're still here. And we're gonna head into a little bit of a technical pause here. As so far, it's gonna be 4-0 in favor of NEXGA. LaZe seeming to struggle a little bit on their defense. I think the main problem that they're suffering from here might be their early rounds and their retakes, since their mid-rounding traditionally isn't that bad on Lotus, but right now they are struggling to find their footing here on their early rounds, which is what makes them struggle a bit more towards their mid-round. It's sort of like trickles down. You know what I mean?
Elaborate more.
Okay, so what we see on their early rounds is that they're proactively taking a lot more space. But like I said, that one round where Divine was just left to be strung out on that rubble position. No one was available to trade them as they were that far up, especially as an Onin. That doesn't sit really well with me. Usually you would have Lenny push out a bit further on towards that box position, or you would have someone push out through the smoke again when the execute is coming through. But it seemed like the communication was slightly off in that round. That caused everything to topple down because the rest of the players start to dwindle in numbers as well. And that made the retake a lot harder. It made the mid-round decisions a lot harder because you have a lot less tools available for your team to play around.
Right, yeah. And maybe it's just a thing where they just kind of have to sharpen up on their protocols. Because yeah, you're right. That first point of them just kind of leaving Divine out to dry. Yeah, not exactly. I wouldn't be too happy if I was in this position.
Yeah.
Then again, you do have to kind of leave your teammates to clean up for you. Try and trust the process a bit. To what end?
Yeah.
So, I want to talk a little bit more about LaZe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're struggling here a little bit, but it's still too early to tell. They can bring it back just like they did on Sunset. But Zon specifically was a showcase of pure skill in Split 1, I recall. Split 2, starting off a little quiet and going into filling this hard duelist position, especially since we're in this kind of singular duelist meta at most times.
Mm-hmm.
How much of it do you think his teammates need to follow up for? Like how much more do you think his teammates need to do?
Okay. One of the favorite comparisons I would like to draw here is something like Demon 1 in EG versus Demon 1 in NRG, right? Where Demon 1 had a monstrous performance in EG, but you have to remember that he wasn't taking all of these first duels for his team. Whereas in NRG, he was pressured into a lot more of a faster entry kind of playstyle. And it really comes down to the type of role that his team wants to play. Will he be allowed to play like an EG Demon 1, where he's given a lot more options to try to win the round, and his team sets him up for it? Or is he being pressured to take a lot of the first fights a lot more? And how his team will play around him and support him for those two different positions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. And even then, that's a hard conversation considering where Demon 1 is now, or rather, lack of his being in NRG soon, I think. So,
Yeah.
But not too much of a lack of action here so far. Round has started back up, and they tried to push into C, but they didn't really get anything that they wanted. No first picks, no damage. Util wasn't as baited out as much as they wanted. Now going back into A, possibly rotating into B here. Unsure just yet. Very defaulting so far.
I'm getting worried.
Oh my god.
Divine. He's gonna call my worries for a little bit there, but not before Aduka gets him through the smoke as the execute is gonna come through. The rest of the team is going to be rotating here. Running on towards this A side, trying to answer this push.
Spike down A.
Odin's only good for one. Apply, getting the trade back. Yeah, now they're going for the B hit, possibly. Impurity is already set up here for the main side. Attempts here for the defense, goes for the spam, goes for the flash. Tries to set up his teammate to swing out. It's not happening just yet, but Aduka wins out the fight. Temps.
10 seconds left.
Not how they wanted this to go. Impurity takes out Zahn as well. The rocket didn't hit anything. There's the sonar dart. He has so much to go for, but it's really just so hard to ask for. How'd they win that one? That's so rough.
Yeah,
that's
they
so
had
rough.
everything going right for them too. Like, they played around LaZe's default extremely well. Divine placed that one-way smoke towards A main exactly right before NEXGA were going to come up on towards A lobby, actually. He got the kill on towards Splash, who was swinging out as well, and he TP'd back in time for safety. But this is just Aduka's world and we're living in it. He somehow gets a kill through the smoke, and then that's how they turn it all around. As this time around, NEXGA going to look for a bit more of a faster paced round. Splash already using the tailwind and a cloudburst to get themselves towards this tree position. The rest of his team coming along like little ducklings in tow. This NEXGA is already going to be through tree here. A very pivotal position if you're trying to hold this defense on towards this A side. But Divine, a Bucky available to play with.
He's gonna have to try and close the range a little bit more if he wants to play duck hunt here. Splash.
Oh, no.
Goes around, goes for the transfer, doesn't hit. Divine actually does get one of his ducks there. Oh, second one comes through. Shorty kill as well as done, but Temps double kill with the stinger. It's just chaos onto the site, and somehow there's just one lone breach left and only good for one kill. Temps shuts it down. We talked about Temps being a wall earlier. It's like he's back up. Brick by brick, huh?
Yeah. So we build everything all together. But can we just talk about how Aduka got that kill with Shorty?
Oh, yeah.
How? How? It's like he just whipped it out and blasted him with the blicky. I did not expect that kill to come through. I'm gonna be completely honest.
It's like the old Modern Warfare days, you know. Secondary shotgun, just whip it out. Sometimes, hey, look, my rifle ain't working.
Yeah, you know what's gonna be working this time around? We'll see if this 3-man push from C is going to be working, as Impunity already picks out Divine from that B main position.
Oh,
Kenji though, let's get their kill. Spike is gonna get planted for the attackers here.
a drone is being used to scout out mid here. Trying to find out anyone sitting on rubble. Looks like it's all clear for them, so trying to take back a little bit of space as they can. Still, this is gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so hard. Lockdown goes through. Response with the utility and a Hunter's Fury as well. Oh, that's just so much damage and no players are seeing each other at all. Spike going down on the timer even more. Aduka spends up more. It's just not going to be enough. Lenny does get their kill. Splash returns it back into Kenji, but there's just no time on the Spike for any sort of progress to be made. NEXGA, 6 rounds on the board. This is looking much healthier from them on their attack side.
It's just so hard for the side of LaZe here. That round, okay, they had the right call to play it aggressive, to try to crunch towards the default on towards main with, what, all 5 of their players and leaving A completely open. But that's the risk of that strategy. They left A completely open for the plant and they couldn't make any progress after they got the tree control.
How do you? It's just such an enclosed fight and there's so much util left on the round, even though the Spike was down. Speaking of which, I did want to point out both teams have 3 ults each onto their side. So
yeah,
it's time to see what kind of chaos is going to be made here. There comes the breach ult. Clears out C. No one was in there in the first place, but doesn't hurt to be sure. Kenji inside the smoke. Here's the drone. Gets tagged. It might get tagged out through the smoke. Still goes for the push. Apply does get the kill as well. Double kill even. Tempt returns back onto Apply. And here comes the retake. It's just going to be ever so slowly done. Peak by peak. Angle by angle. But Divine is left on this classic. There's a Sheriff and just 1 rifle. How do you really ask for this retake? Lockdown is there too. Splash gets his kill into Divine, and that might just be it. Oh, that's a pixel angle if I've ever seen one. Temps all alone, 1v4. Time ticking down. There's just nothing. He's being hunted too. Flanked 3 players. He hears this. They actually do go past him. Might be good for maybe 1 exit frag here, if he can. If they peek out a little bit too much, it might be Aduka's head. Oh, just barely. Just barely.
Gonna be limping away to the hospital for that one, but yeah, what an extremely well played round from NEXGA here. Just absolute cinema on Lotus right now. We've seen how they use their ultimates, and that round they just layered it so well. They had the Rolling Thunder to open up the round to clear off any off angles, because again, it's an eco round. Your opponents might do something unexpected, and they just had the lockdown to close out everything. This time around, though, on round 9, look at just the tempo that they're playing at. Just taking over rubble already before 1 minute and 30 seconds.
This is new. This is way new. This is so much faster than before. Before they had to go
Splash.
for this V-flip. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, Lenny, wait. Actually, it does take out Splash as well with the Hunter's Fury. It comes out across the map. Somehow, 5v3. Lenny, ready for players to enter his site. Takes out one. Readjust for the second two. It's so clean from Lenny. And Temps cleans it out as well. That's flawless coming out from LaZe.
Honestly, NEXGA had a really, really good early round on their attack there. And they had a solid plan, right? Which is to take rubble, calm down a little bit, cut noise, and just burst in towards Link. But LaZe just caught them like a baseball. And they tried to re-aggress towards A, but Lenny, just the man of the round, being able to shut the entire thing down.
Yeah,
Honestly,
as well.
PNB be damned.
Yeah, true. Alright, knives out for Splash. See if you can get any action with them. Goes for the clear. No one there at mid yet. It's been consistently clear ever since the pistol. Door.
Our drone is
Yeah.
going to come out. NEXGA makes an effort to take that tree position.
Ooh.
Divine getting a first kill, but Splash is going to get a kill with this knives. And making their way towards back of the side. Now by Pams! Able to get a kill here.
Down A. One
Dude,
enemy
Lenny's
remaining.
so clean. Double headshot into the defense. Impecunity just watched both of his teammates there just get wiped clean off the planet. Zan, operator in hand. If Impecunity can find this kill, we might be on for one. Zan, I don't think he has time to respawn. And here it goes. There's the one. Now it's a 1v1. Zan, operator versus rifle. Here we go. Spike is now back into Impecunity's hands. 35 seconds left. He might be able to go for this rotate.
No way.
Left.
Or if he baits it out. Let's see. Zan, steadfast in his hold. Oh, but he
No.
peeks away. He goes away at the 20-second mark. Impecunity. He's rubbing his hands together. It's so devious. There's the spike drop. And Zan. Oh, the miscalculation is huge,
Oh,
but the
no.
return is even better from Zan. Makes up for his mistakes. Oh, that looks
Honestly?
so good. That looks so good for Impecunity.
Right, just the patience
Love explosions.
on Impecunity, just nerves of steel, making sure that all his angles are covered. The timings that he was able to get. Fortunately, not able to close that round out as NEXGA going to be using one of their timeouts here.
What
What do you think they're talking about this time?
Oh, okay. So me? All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Jinx.
can pass it
by the
over to
way.
you this time.
God damn it. Jinx. All right. Okay. If I'm NEXGA, again, I'm kind of worried about LaZe's ability to kind of just bring momentum out of nowhere, even though, hey, we're leading. So let's kind of deal with that. We've done a few different options here, and every time we've tried to go for it, it's Lenny getting a double kill. It's Thames getting a triple kill. Zan is just somewhere, maybe flanking us. I don't know. This is the time where you tell your teammates like, hey, all right, we've picked up some of their behaviors. We've seen how they do their defense. We know who peeks where. We know who kind of stays where. The util, we're going to have to try and just take note of it and ignore it to a certain point because there are windows for us. LaZe haven't really been there to shut the window all the time. They just take the instant rotation first. If not, they just win their fights.
Wait, hold up though. Look at this. Look at this C setup on both sides.
Here.
Oh boy. If this is the aggression play,
Bloodbath here.
oh yeah, it might be. First one down onto the mound. It's a second kill as well coming in from Splash. Third. player on the defense does manage to go away. Impecurity double kill of his own onto the other side of the map. There's a panic response here from LaZe to try and take back ground, but they didn't know that it was being held on the other side, and Temps all alone. Yeah, I mentioned he was a wall, but a wall might be a little bit too weak for a 5-man missile crew.
Yeah.
Spike
Just-
planted.
In and out in less than 30 seconds. That's the bomb site for them. More players already down from LaZe. As Temps is going to be forced to save here. Whatever they called on their timeout, they were cooking. They were cooking in that timeout because instead of bringing that momentum towards A, they just full sent to B. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they put into Splash, but it's like they just increased his flick technique by 7 or something like that. Because he was just cleaning them up in mound.
They fed him more MYSG pill strats, you know?
YSG pill is crazy.
Yeah, MYSG pills. It's like, hey, Splash, go kill. Okay, Ken, go kill.
What would be the MYSG pill? Tongkat Ali or something?
If it's not Tongkat Ali, it's some esport level form of Panadol.
It's some like ginseng mixed in.
Now that would relax him too much, no?
See, but this is a trick, right? You gotta be like relaxed to get into like the flow state, you know, to like truly lock in. Speaking of locking in, this time Splash, he is gonna have that big scoped gun to lock this round in for his team. It's gonna hear them taking this.
Oh wait,
now.
the dash!
Oh no!
The dash, it wasn't good enough. It didn't clear. He hit his back into the wall. There's a showstopper coming out, but they managed to separate before the rocket lands on either of them. Apply. Oh my god, there's just multiple kills coming through the kill feed. It's just a pattern. And now, 2v2. 2 initiators.
I'm sorry, but the way Aduka and Mojo just were like double holding that angle and they parted like the Red Sea as they saw the missile just
Rocket, scram, boys, scram.
One enemy
Temps.
remaining.
Oh my god, that's such a good shot. One more kill left to try and close it out. All the util going through, but I don't know if he knows Aduka just went around the timing. Now, Aduka does have the
No way.
advantage. Oh my god,
One
Aduka
enemy remaining.
does get his kill as well. Position made known. 1v1, 40 seconds, Temps. Do you hit a crazy shot for this on the timing? Reload is heard. He backs away into B.
Revealing area.
Arrow goes
30
out. It's being
seconds
chased down. Temps, patience. Just a bit of patience. Continues his
Spike
crawl.
planted.
Trying to find his kill onto Aduka, but Aduka goes up onto the box and he somehow gets the kill. That's nearly mid-air. That's on top of the box. Aduka, pat yourself on the back. There's no way.
Out of charges.
Dude, what's with the Sovas being absolute rats today? They're
I don't
so
know, but they deserve
good.
their cheese for that one. 'Cause holy crap!
Oh my god. Well, yeah.
Ah, the scoreline.
Yeah, the scoreline. Can we say it? Can we say it without cursing them? Or is the effect so strong that if we acknowledge the scoreline that we curse them already?
Anyways, pistol round here for the second half of the second map on Lotus. 3-9 is gonna be a scoreline right now. Oh crap. Lenny looking already very spicy with
What?
10 kills to his name on LaZe.
What numbers? I didn't hear you. Anyways, pistol round. Here we go. Kenji puts up the turret over the top, but Zahn, he's lightning fast, going into trying to find the fight. Twists out a little bit, but does manage to hold back into it. NEXGA takes a little bit of their control back here onto the defense. 1 minute 20 and already so many players are down. So much damage done. Bit of a fight here. Bit of a scuffle coming through.
Spike planted.
There goes the spike. Timer is now set up for the round. They have to try and get so many angle kills here because the HP is just not there for LaZe. Peeks out again. Splash. The full HP player here.
Revealing area.
They can't give them anything. They just have to wear them down a little bit more. Aduka, first one. Barrel is spotted. Just a pixel of it. Spans out just a bit more. Again, more scraps of damage. Oh, jump through onto the other side is gonna be good, but, well, NEXGA, they take control of it fully, even with the low HP.
It is over.
Just beautiful, just beautifully played retake. They're so patient. Did you see that? They were all just crouched together, peeking that CT angle as a triple, as like three, just watching the angle so intently in case someone swings out.
It's a whole
Even when
unit.
he got tagged up.
Yeah, it's a whole unit. They're just waiting. I just love how scrappy it was. It was just chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. And then when everyone's in the site, then it's the kills.
Now the Outlaw is going to be available for Aduka. Outlaw and 2 Guardians, actually. Very interesting buy. Trying to keep their opponents at a distance this time around. A good one-way smoke to dissuade any early presence here.
Zahn is so brave to just be knife out, spinning past the smoke. he's
yeah.
braver than me. Splash?
See, is he brave or is he smart? Knowing that like there's no player there.
He's courageous. Not courageous enough to take out Apply though on the other side of the box. NEXGA, making this look clean, clearing up everyone, and yeah, that's flawless. It's good for them. NEXGA 3-11. This is the response that you want. This is what NEXGA wanted in that first map, but they couldn't find it. It's here on their map pick.
Okay, if NEXGA get this, we get to watch Haven. If LaZe get this, we get to watch the most insane comeback on the first day.
Oh, brother.
Either way, the outcome's gonna be crazy.
We're spoiled.
I'm just saying.
You're spoiled for choice, really.
Oh yeah.
Same buy. Double Guardian, 1 Outlaw.
Yeah, the strength of a buy like that is that when you bring it over into the 3rd round, it scales pretty well together with the rifles that would be available from the other side. You can still challenge a lot of these long-range angles and not be at a disadvantage like you would be if you had a Bulldog or a Spectre in your hands, for example. This time around, both teams choosing to play it a lot more patiently. But look at the setup from NEXGA. They already have 3 here. Again. Oh, actually, Zen takes out a Duka. Slam dunks him into the basket here. Splash.
Whoa, good
Gets a
shot.
single 1 tap. Hamstrings it back though and gets another shot in. Nothing but net in here, baby.
Yeah, Temps. The wall has barbed wires, it seems. Sharp as ever. 4v2 now. They're not actually going to go for the A hit. They're actually going to go back and try for a different site. Maybe assuming that, hey, we've made a lot of noise here. The defense might just be around the corner. Might be better for us to go back. And it's probably the fact that Lenny's so far pushed up into C and called it clear. Yeah, that's probably why. Lenny, though, so far in that he can go hunting. Now he just has to wait patiently.
Already set his trap and now just waiting for his prey
Spike planted.
to step in. Applix and Impecunity. Not really a lot of options to try to close this round out in their favor, but seemingly trying to do some damage here. Divine going to be first contact. Teleporting across. Give himself a better angle. All this utility being dumped out, but Temps. The Aftershock's going to be good for 1.
No ratting this time.
Given over to Applix though.
Yeah, no ratting this time, huh? I mean, at some point, you just build a sense, right? Like, this guy has flanked us like 3 times over. It like each time on each map. Surely he's not behind it. Like, surely he's not behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Indeed. 411. What did we used to say? Some life.
Some life.
Some life.
Yeah. Splash though. They're gonna have the operator in their hands this time. Bring it over to A. I really like the setup on A actually for NEXGA. They have the Sova and the breach utility to play with on this Jet. God. If I was in my rat games, I would love to beat this Jet right now. You just get so many options. Look at that. The flash comes out and blinds you. You send out the smoke. You have the recon to give you information. You have the stun to stave it off. And on top of that, the Hunter's Fury to just swat everything away from you and take down the enemy Sova as well. What else could you want as a Jet player on this A side?
As a Sova player, it's nice to have those kills across the map. It's cheeky. People hate me for it, but I love it, and I don't care. Splash. Waiting to pull the trigger once the smoke dissipates. Let's see if he gets one for his troubles, maybe a second. Drone comes out. Try to maybe take out and take the position zone first. We know one's there on the left, taking the orb now. And a lot of the defense rotating into A itself. Zahn, Satchel's out one way. Satchel's out again, going out the other way. This might be ending up in B if this is how much time they're going to take over here in mid. But Zahn, he pushes up into spawn here. Oh, but it's not enough. Aduka, sharp as ever, takes out Zahn, clears him nicely. Aduka, wait, bow in hand.
no.
Kenji runs him
30
down.
seconds left.
Mojo trying to find a kill through the smoke, but Kenji's just playing DDR right now, sidestepping the bullets. Good moves, kid. Temps finds the kill. Kenji, splash. There it is. The defense is being known, and it's done. NEXGA finds her 12.
Oh my god! I saw the vision. I saw the play that they were trying to make, but unfortunately, it just all crumbled into pieces when Sand got taken down in this lonesome again. LaZe.
Match point.
It was good.
Sloppy on this map here.
It was good. I don't know. You can debate me on this. I don't know if Kenji should have stuck around after just running down the Sova. He stood there waiting for the kill onto Mojo, but he gets taken out.
Right there.
I don't think it was a bad thing to like hold that position there, because you can challenge for more space, but at that point in the round, you don't want to be taking too many risks, especially the situation you're in. Being a 4-11.
Oh,
And round splash.
shoulder gone, obliterated. Need more than a doctor for that one, but well, Splash feels it himself. Into a stinger, actually. It's rough. Util coming out through, but Aduka swings it out, takes out Temps as well. Not much done. I think Temps is already low HP from that initial fight with Splash, but Divine? Oh boy, Divine. Cheeky guy. Finds the
Oh,
turret.
get spotted.
Yeah, he finds the turret.
Going out. Cover going out.
In Pick Unity, will definitely know about the troubles here. It's just more noise. Do you wait for your teammate? Do you go for an advancing play here? We'll see. More players are filling in the spot. Aplex sitting up top onto Heaven. Now there's a flank. Yeah, now there's a flank. Oh god, Hunter's Fury tags out. Just a little bit of damage from Mojo. Oh, nearly sends himself to the afterlife, but Aduka again showing up on that kill feed. Divine double kill to try and save it. Aduka doing work to try and close everything out. It's now Divine 1v2. Aduka's low HP gets out the first kill, and the second spray is good as well. It continues. Some life. Some life.
Some life. What a play by Divine. Playing off those off angles perfectly. Get themselves 5th round. 7 more left. We'll have to see if LaZe have enough in the tank to bring this all the way back to overtime. Or will they crumble here as NEXGA are going to be on a little bit of an eco. They are close to a couple of ultimates their side, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it this round. Let's look at this. LaZe, aware that this is an eco. They know that NEXGA are probably going to try something a little bit special here. A bit of a curveball. The stun come out close. Splash and Mojo already going down. He's just reading them like a book.
Yeah, what's the book titled? what's sorry, that's so funny to cut to. He really needed to make sure he was dead. Honestly, if I'm Lenny, I feel him. You know, I feel him. What's the book titled?
The book title?
Yeah.
It's going to be The Sova's a Rat.
Planted.
There's a Sova on my site!
The Soul's a maniac. Stop shooting. He's already dead.
Enemy remaining.
Okay.
Scanning
Saves
ahead.
a bit more of his bullets this time. Doesn't want to send more. Oh gosh. All right. 1v5 here. Sheriff in hand. Time ticking down. It's really not going to be much for it. So I'm going to ask you now. You think this is possible? It's a long road. It's a long, bumpy
Give me
road.
5 seconds to think. Give me 5 seconds to think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the verdict?
I can see it. I see a world where LaZe brings us overtime.
It's such a long road. It's like
It is.
it's such a
It
long
is.
road, and usually, I think the thing that's so scary is because I want to bring it back all the way, like you mentioned, round 1. It's MYSG pilled, you know. it can all falter apart in the blink of an eye, and we just won't know what happened.
Cover going out.
The kill feed won't even tell you the story, but hey, that's why we're here, right? Showstopper comes through, tries to find 1 kill. He could have just pulled the trigger into the smoke,
Oh,
and
no.
he should have, but NEXGA, they found their answer so far. 3 kills into the kill feed. Now it's just Lenny and Temps to try and bring this back home their way. It's just going to be so difficult. Lenny goes for the clear, and it's not going to be enough even. Damage done, but it's not going to be it. NEXGA.
Lot, I'm going to have a request for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a request for you right here. It's a very simple request.
Yeah, sure.
Never have me do predictions on match point.
Yeah, sure. You know, that's fine. That's I'll write that down. Let me write that down. Never.
As soon as I
Never
said I can
have
see a
me
world
see-
where this happens.
So prediction out, gone. That's noted on the paper. But yeah,
Not
NEXGA.
before match point at least.
Yeah.
man.
But hold on, NEXGA. They look so strong this time. That was their map pick, and it made sense. It made so much sense. So good. Just break it down for me.
Their attack is just so decisive. They know exactly when to slow down and play default and let LaZe be the ones to aggress themselves onto them. And they know when they need to basically cut to the chase, beat them on the tempo and the timings. As you can see on the first kills here, they got 11 out of the 19. That is like what, a 60% conversion? That's pretty good.
It's really good, yeah. And oh man, I don't know. LaZe they just did not have an answer for the way NEXGA set up their protocols. Even the roughest of rounds were just so well managed for NEXGA. And Aduka, yeah, of course he's gonna be the MVP. It's 2 Sovas this time. I'm quite happy as a Sova main. I'm not biased. But yeah, Aduka, Aduka being MVP makes sense. He had so many rounds where he was just clearing and just problem solving for the team. And Lenny as well, bringing up the firepower at times, a flanking force, trying to push for all those kills. It's good. Maybe not the result that they wanted, but still good enough in terms of consistent play to bring it over into, well, map 3 later on.
Yeah, both of those players, the Sovas. Again, Aduka, one of the players that have been around in the MYSG scene for a couple of years now. His tenure, his skill, his experience, just showing on stage here. 58.8% headshot. That is crazy to see.
He's mostly running Phantom too. He was mostly running Phantom too. Some of those are long range, yeah? Some of those are long range. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. ACS of 278. You know he's doing work. You know he's doing work. So,
Impacts, he's got frags, he's got everything. And yeah, that was just such a beautifully played map from NEXGA. They really showed us why they were the ones who made this map work. Again, 7